things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Tulane Green Wave. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sends it back in motion. Finding an escape route. Fights off a defender. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a pass rush. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble.
Hits the afterburners. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's McClure. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
To the air on 2nd down. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I gotta log in, man. My fucking girl called my damn phone. You couldn't fucking talk to me and shit.
Pressure, and that ball's gonna come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Hold on, bro. My girl trying to talk to me and shit.
It's Bryant. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
We've
reached a break, and Navy holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
This nigga got a pick off of a fucking piece of bullshit.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They run the reverse. Looking for room at the 30. There's some room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Midshipman.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. And when they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that. And all of a sudden, they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And
look, I can't come in there, bitch, Joe, and talk shit.
My defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
No, come on, bro.
On this side of the
block.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face
that was a
touchdown.
Touchdown.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count.
Why are you jumping, bro?
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. Pressure
My team
is
doesn't
effective
block.
from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air.
Come, bro, you gotta
drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incomplete.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The option look. The pitch.
Let's go, come on.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Busting my head.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready.
But and he's got room. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Trying to run, it's McClure.
That nigga.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain. And
from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. He wants it all. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big third down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 5 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Nittany Lions with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Pressure on the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their...
Guys, look at this. They're going to... on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bro, I can't throw the ball. What the fuck? I can't throw the ball.
This defense turning up the intensity.
It started
Nice job by the
lagging.
defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
And here comes the Navy offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the
The shit
7-yard
started
line, and they
lagging,
are
bro.
threatening to
It's not
take it in.
touching me.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach.
Whoever's
of
watching
team,
this
right?
might as
You
well
always
just
wanna
stop
see your
watching.
team start fast early in games, and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. Well, that's a great start to this second half.
But y'all see me lagging.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down.
Nigga got 8 first downs, but don't have no
touchdowns. This offense can get a lot
touchdowns.
of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about
Man,
their
Bingham,
running back.
look.
And so far,
If
man,
you play me
it's
and
been
Joe
a
Lee,
fun matchup to
then you
watch,
talk
but
shit.
advantage to these guys that have been filling
You
gaps,
wanna talk shit
scraping,
about this league.
getting
I'm
to the
1 and
football,
4 for a
making
reason.
plays. This linebacker unit really held down.
Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through
Play
the
me
air
and
for
Joe
the
Lee.
score.
Fucker.
And finally,
Talk
guys,
shit.
we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that
Y'all wanna
spark?
talk- y'all wanna
They
talk
make
shit
the
in the
play,
fucking
they
goddamn
finally
group chat.
get on the board now.
See me and Joe
Can they
Lee,
keep
bruh.
the
My
momentum
team is
going?
undefeated.
Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Number 96, set to advance on the phone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
What you wanna talk shit? Your team is ass in Joe Lee.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Bryant. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Come on, I just need 2 more stops. I mean, he basically gonna chew the clock.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
All you gonna do is shoot a clock. Should have locked in the first half. My team wasn't doing nothing.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Woodson. A little release to the back. Makes a man miss.
I'm about to say, if he
That's
gets
the
loses
kind of play
touchdown.
that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Running inside, it's Bryant. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
No.
There's a crease. Plenty of room
Come
on that
on,
play, and they
bro.
find their way to the 36.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, better look out. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
On the play.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Run in the red zone, it's Bryant. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, midshipman! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Bingham, this your first time in,
This drive opens up
what,
at the
college football
23-yard
25 and Madden that you beat me? All right, bro. I ain't about to sit here and argue with
On
you.
the run, it's Turner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be
Can't
no
beat me
gain
to
on the
save his
play.
life, Bingham. You
They
suck.
just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Bro, I can't throw the ball. Like, what?
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be